And it's not a happy existence because, you know, it's so fear-based, it's so anxiety-based, and it's also based in a sense of the child is running the show, not the adult. So that the young part of you, the hurt child, the deprived child, the abused child, the child part is the one that's running the life in the present day. And that is you know, never ideal when your child part is, you know, is running your life. And I like to joke, and it's not a joke, but it's like it's ruining your life essentially. So I find that people who suffer from commitment phobic issues tend to sort of do it pervasively through their life, not just in a relationship world, but in other aspects as well. Friendships, as soon as it gets too close, too close, it's all too close, gonna just sort of back it off. And they are traditionally, I would say that anyone that suffered from commitment phobia, they're not happy. They're not happy people. And if you're involved with someone who's commitment phobic, you know, I would be very cautious. In fact, if I'm being honest, I would say run, don't walk. Run, don't walk, because you can't change them. They've got to go into therapy. Hi, Mia. They've got to go into therapy. They've got to go into a therapeutic process so they can work on their semi-irrational responses to, I would call maladaptive connecting. So they're connecting, but they're maladaptive in their connection. And there's a dysregulation of the fight-flight response, and which is the limbic system, that good old limbic system that I talk about. But the fight-flight response is saying, run, leave, get the heck out of there, even though things are good. But, oh, this is family. So it's like an over-coupling concept, of over-relating to what family used to be like, or over-relating to the very traumatized experience of, thank you, Mia, I appreciate that, very traumatized experience of relationships, family relationships. And as the person, and I've seen some pretty tough cases of this where people get nearly down sort of the planning the wedding stages, the planning the wedding stages, and then, you know, there's this, you know, all the invitations are sent out, and then the commitment phobic person doesn't want to be commitment phobic, so they're kind of deceive themselves and others. And sadly, there's this kind of lying thing that happens. You know, they're there, then they're not, then they're there, then they're not, so push-pull. And then, you know, sadly, I did work with someone who was